So we farm about 9,500 acres, and I farm with my wife's mother and father and her two brothers, and then one of them is married, so his family as well. We crop mainly oats and canola and canary seed. I like raising my family on the farm because it affords us a pretty unique lifestyle. My kids get to be involved in my work, whether it's just riding around with me in the tractor or the combine. All through the year there's something they can be involved in, and it's exciting for them, I think, getting to watch the crops grow and mature during the year, and we can take time off when we need to, and when it's busy, everybody's involved in the farm somehow. We grow oats on our farm because it does well in our climate, which is, it tends to be a little bit cooler during the growing season. And it also performs well sometimes when the conditions in the growing season aren't the greatest for some other crops. So if we don't get enough rain, or if we get too much rain, or if there's a lot of heat or sometimes not enough heat, oats can tolerate a lot of that. Most of the oats that we grow are going for milling, so for human consumption. They'll go to grain millers and be milled into flaked oats to be used in granola bars and oatmeal and all sorts of other food products. On our farm, we usually start seeding oats near the beginning of May, and that's once the ground has dried up from all the snow melt and the soil temperature has come up to where the seeds can go into adequately warm soil, so usually above 6 or 8 degrees Celsius. Oats usually get seeded about 3/4 of an inch to an inch deep into the soil, and after seeding, within a couple of weeks, we would expect to see the crop all germinated and coming out of the ground. So this year we seeded about 4,000 acres of oats, and that typically takes us, depending on the conditions in the spring, if we get lots of rain or if it's too muddy, that would take us anywhere from 2 to 6 weeks to get that all in. But we use crop protection products on our oats when we see issues in the crop with different sorts of diseases or insects that might show up. My brother-in-law studied agronomy, so he keeps a pretty close eye on our crops throughout the growing season. And every time we use a product on the crop, we always try to make sure that it's specifically targeted for some certain problem that we saw. And we always make sure to follow all of the safety regulations that we need to, because we want the crop to be as safe as possible, and we have to work with this stuff, so we want to make sure we're doing it the safest way we can.